I just want to start by saying I love, love, love The Witcher, and I love Netflix's The Witcher. I have to say that first because there's always those people that are just, you know, they lack critical thinking skills, and they go, well, if you criticize something, then just don't watch it. It's the same people where if you criticize your own country or state, well, if you don't like it, leave. Come on. They taught you better than that. No, they probably didn't. Warning, heavy spoilers for Season 2 of The Witcher on Netflix. Proceed with caution. I mean, these are some severe spoilers leaks, so I don't want to ruin Season 2 for you, especially since this leak really deviates from the books and has me all riled up. For this to make sense first, I need to remind you, or maybe remind myself, Grandma Rawrist, that there were heavy rumors, leaks, that there was going to be 𝔎 or 𝔎 in Season 2, and there were going to be dire consequences for a Witcher. If you don't know what 𝔎s are, in our world, they were created by the Slavic people that believed there were one lord of the woods that ruled it all, the 𝔎. Typically, there was one 𝔎 per woods, but sometimes there were more that led to territory disputes, which was a way to explain random falling trees or boulders. The 𝔎 was a shape-shifting creature that could appear as a human, a plant, an animal, really anything. The 𝔎 was honored but also feared in our world because it could be helpful, giving hunters a good hunt, or just pure evil, leading travelers to their death. Which is totally okay if one of those travelers was an orphan, understandably. Sometimes a 𝔎 would even help cattle from getting lost in the woods and then just turn around and fucking kidnap a young woman. It was really a hit or miss what they were doing. Now, despite how absolutely terrifying they are in the video game, I mean, honestly, look at this. Nightmare fuel, but what isn't nightmare fuel for me? We aren't sure how they'll look in the show. The show has been purposely carving out their own interpretations of Andrzej Sapkowski's monsters, so you'll notice they deviate quite a bit, just not from the video games, but from descriptions in the Witcher books. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing how just absolutely terrifying they make the 𝔎. I think in some cases they definitely failed to make book monsters or video game monsters appear scarier in the show, such as the striga. Didn't really do it for me. Okay, so that's old spoilers. Let's talk about new spoilers. So a Witcher is going to die in Season 2, and I'm really upset with the Witcher they chose to have die. It's Eskel. Boo! And in case you're wondering if you haven't read the books, perfectly understandable. I'm not one of those gatekeeping people that feel you have to read every bit of canon to love something else. So if you haven't read the books, I guess here's a good point for me to say, Eskel does not die in the books. So what the fuck? So the leaks showed that there was a corpse being eaten by wolves, and Witchers Lambert and Geralt were watching on. The assumption is that the showrunner, Lauren Hissrich, decided that she just wanted to be so fucking edgy and thought it would be totally emo if she just killed a Witcher from the books that doesn't actually die in the books to just like blow our minds. And before Eskel is killed by the 𝔎, he's just like, he's slitting his wrists and he like wrote a really depressing song. It's just super tragic. Now, if you've read the books, I'm not sure if this is the same in the video games, there was an assault on Kaer Morhen, the Wolf Witcher training school, and the bodies of the Witchers that were killed in that attack, they were just left around. So their skeletons are still just hanging out. But I never read anywhere in the books, and again, this could be in the video games, where part of the funeral service for a Witcher from the Wolf School was to have its corpse eaten while other Witchers stood by. I don't know. I don't really think we needed to kill Eskel just to add more drama, and I don't think we needed to be super edgelords by having wolves eat his corpse while other Witchers look on. Because do all Witcher schools have the animal of their school eat the corpse of a dead Witcher? I mean, if there's anything left, you know, slaying monsters, dangerous business. Because honestly, at this point, I want to see the school of the crane and how they deal with their dead Witchers. I just want to watch some cranes just fucking devour a dead Witcher from that school. Lauren, I love that you love this show. I love how much passion you put in it. But you're not an edgelord. Stop it. No. I know you're trying to add drama, and I know people just, like, they need that drama. They need it fucking injected in their veins, but this is just fucking stupid. You're being stupid. If Eskel does die for realsies in Season 2, I might have to get out a stabby box, no longer for D&D from Game of Thrones, but Well, I wouldn't do that for you, Lauren. You're so charming. I just don't understand where this bad behavior is coming from. Is everything going okay at home? Did you and Henry Cavill get into a fight on set? Like, I don't know. Kind of seems like maybe you're being a little bit of a psycho cunt about this. Oh, wait, or is that me? I'm projecting. So I don't know. I just wanted to let you know, and I know this doesn't matter, and I know I'm a boring elderly woman, but I wouldn't say pissed because my emotions aren't that strong right now. I would say disappointed if this is true. If a 𝔓𝔥𝔦𝔩 attacks the school of the wolf while Geralt and Ciri are there with the other witchers, a witcher dies, then they decide to have a total emo wolf-eating corpse funeral. Oh my god, at the school of the cat, would they have cats eat the corpses? Because we know cats will eat dead bodies. So, like, I could see that happening, for sure. Like, what, did they get a bunch of cats, and they have them in the school, and then when someone dies, they, like, put them in a room where they have starved cats, and the cats just start fucking eating them? The last thing I want to say on this, because I don't want to get into more ranty, Ciri's time with Geralt and the other witchers at the school is a very important time with a lot of bonding, and there isn't crazy trauma like that, and it sounds pretty traumatizing, so again, I think this is just for drama sake. But you can let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Like, subscribe, and I don't know, let me know if you want to see a dead witcher from the school of the crane being eaten by cranes. Like, would that just get you off?